Hello, everyone. Today, we're tackling a fascinating question: the soul of Superman is good. To critically examine this statement, we'll look at it through the lens of logical positivism, a school of thought that emphasizes the role of language, logic, and verification in understanding meaning. What is logical positivism? Logical positivism emerged in the early 20th century, championed by thinkers like Ayer and the Vienna Circle. At its core, this philosophy asserts that for a statement to be meaningful, it must either be analytically true, that is, true by definition, like all bachelors are unmarried, be empirically verifiable, which means it can be tested through observation or experience, like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at sea level. If a statement does not meet these criteria, logical positivists deem it meaningless, regardless of how profound or poetic it might sound. Now, let's apply this framework to the claim: the soul of Superman is good. The statement involves three key components. First is soul. Logical positivists would ask, what do you mean by soul? If the term refers to something metaphysical, beyond physical observation or measurement, it becomes problematic for verification. Since no empirical evidence for the soul exists, this term lacks meaning in the logical positivist framework. Second is Superman. Superman is a fictional character. Logical positivists would recognize this, but might treat him as a conceptual framework for discussion, like a hypothetical or literary example. However, this doesn't change the non-empirical nature of his soul. Lastly, good. The term good introduces a value judgment. Logical positivists would critique it as non-cognitive, meaning it doesn't describe facts but expresses emotions or prescriptions. For example, saying Superman is good is akin to saying, hooray for Superman, a personal approval rather than a verifiable truth. According to logical positivism, the statement the soul of Superman is good fails both the analytical and empirical tests. It's not analytically true, because the meaning of soul and good isn't self-evident. It's not empirically verifiable, because neither Superman's soul nor moral goodness can be observed or measured scientifically. As a result, logical positivists would categorize this statement as meaningless, not because it's false, but because it doesn't meet their criteria for meaningful discourse. This doesn't mean that discussing Superman's morality or soul is pointless. It simply highlights how logical positivism challenges us to rethink the language we use and the criteria we apply when assessing meaning. Philosophy, as always, is about sharpening our tools of inquiry.